Picture this, there's a girl that you find unbelievably attractive. You want to be with her, you want to start going out with her, and you start interacting with her, and you feel very self-conscious. You feel very sad. You feel in your shell, like you can't give your true self, and you feel unconfident in yourself. And this interaction goes very negative and very bad, and you look at yourself in such a negative light after. And I remember I had this a little while ago where there was a girl that I really liked and we were speaking and I was chatting to her, and I stopped midway in the conversation because I was so unconfident and I was so unhappy in myself. I was fat, I was out of shape, I didn't believe in myself, so I didn't give myself in this interaction, and I had this person laughing anyway. But because of how I viewed myself and because I was out of shape at the time, I stopped this interaction and just went all shy and went all nervous, when in reality, I might have had a good chance. And to be honest, I probably didn't have a good chance, but I could have at least tried and saw how it went. I feel like a lot of us hold ourselves back in interactions with people and with ourselves because we are not confident in ourselves and our self-image is not confident. And this is what I found with me. It's my self-image that gives off confidence when I'm around girls and when I'm around women. It's your self-confidence that makes the true effect. It's how you view yourself that has the true effect. And I just want to tell you lot how to start viewing yourself in a better light and how to build yourself in a better light where you start viewing yourself more positively, more better, in turn having better interactions, in turn having better relationships. And the first thing you're going to have to do, and it's cliche and you probably know what I'm going to say already, is you're going to have to get in the gym and you're going to have to start working out. The reason for this more so over is when you start working out and when you start building a bit of muscle and getting in better shape, you start building a little bit of self-worth in yourself. Because when you're fat and when you're out of shape, and a little bit of results goes a long way. A little bit of results go a real long way, to the point you start viewing yourself way more positively when you get in a little bit of better condition. You lose a bit of body fat, your face looking leaner, you're a bit more confident in yourself. You can see a bit of ab definition. You start viewing yourself a lot more confidently. Therefore, when you go in interactions with people, it has a massive impact in how you interact with them. And this can actually help your whole life in a sense as well, because you actually start having interactions with people, and also how you build that belief in yourself as well. This is what I've had a lot of interactions off the back of that, especially from women, because of my physique and because of my body, more so over because of the confidence I portray. And this helps me in every area. And you even get other people asking you questions about it, and you start building more confidence through that because you're being recognized for something that takes hard work, takes consistency. It's quite hard to get, and a lot of people don't have, most people don't have. And this allows you to feel more confident and have a higher self-worth in yourself, leading to you feeling more comfortable and confident in yourself. And this is what we need in a sense, even if it just starts by you getting outside and going to the gym for the first time, going for a walk or working out at home. It allows you to start building yourself in a sense and believing in yourself. Even if you're miles back, you're out of shape horrendously, even if you're quite fat, you start just trying a little bit, cleaning up your diet, losing a little bit of weight, watching your calories a bit, going for more walks, doing a bit of cardio, lifting the weights as well, because we want a bit of muscle as we lose the fat as well. You will start viewing yourself more positively and subconsciously a bit more gratefully. Therefore, your interactions will actually truly get better. The next thing is going to be what you tell yourself. So let's say, for example, you see someone and you want to speak to them. What do you tell yourself? Think right now, what do you tell yourself? Do you tell yourself, I'm not good enough? Say you see someone you're really attracted to, I'm not good enough, I can't go up and I can't speak to them. Do you think of that? Or do you think, oh, I can go up and I can get a number, I can go up and I can have a good interaction and make it into something? And these two different mindsets have a massive effect. And you lot are going to say, well, I don't believe it. Well, I don't believe it, so why should I try? And why should I do it? Because I'm not going to believe it. But what you need to do subconsciously is start telling yourself this. And start telling yourself, and more so over, start working on your mental side, more so over. So let's say, for example, your mental health. You need to start working on your mental health a bit more, and meditation, journaling, finding what you're grateful for, and more so over doing things for yourself to be more grateful. Therefore, you're going to view yourself in a much more positive light and think, actually, I can do this. Actually, I can go up. I can have good interaction. Actually, I actually believe in myself. And when you tell yourself positive thoughts about yourself, which a lot of people don't want you to do because they don't view themselves in a positive light, after a bit of time, when there's a bit of truth behind it, for example, you're in better shape and you have a bit more confidence, you start believing in what you're telling yourself. Therefore, that starts becoming your reality in a weird sense. How you interact with people, how people interact with you. When you view yourself in a higher self-worth and a confident self-worth, you actually start believing yourself properly. leading to better interactions and you actually viewing yourself more so over more better, and actually liking yourself a bit more. Instead of going out with nervous energy to the point you're unconfident and you're pulling out your shirt because you're not in shape and you don't believe in yourself. Therefore, it doesn't lead to anything good. This is very important. You need to tell yourself positive beliefs about yourself. No matter what it is, it's almost affirmations in a sense, but you need to tell yourself this because you can easily talk yourself out of doing something that could help you and could benefit you an insane amount. You could easily do that. Oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, I'm not going to try. And then you walk off and then you go home and you're in the same position that you were in anyway, to the point you just feel bad and upset. But in comparison, even if you tried and it went wrong, you would have believed in yourself a bit and you would have thought, oh, I can actually do this. I can actually interact with people. I can actually have a decent interaction or speak to someone like that. And that's what you need. The next thing is going to be visualizing yourself actually doing what you want to do. So let's say you visualize yourself going up to that person, interacting with them, and you doing it well. Let's say you visualize yourself in the shape that you actually want to be in. You go up to that person and you talk to them and you have a good interaction with them. That's going to allow you to actually believe that you can do that. I want you lot who are watching this to actually start visualizing stuff. Actually start putting effort into visualization, because I've had a lot of stuff in my life where I visualized it beforehand and it's happened. With pretty girls, with all sorts. I've had that a lot of times where I visualized stuff and it's happened, which is insane in a sense. And a lot of you may think, oh, it's a bit wishy-washy, but what it does do is it gives you that belief and that confidence in your head that you can go up and you can do it. And in a weird way, sometimes the things start aligning in a weird way. I don't know how, this is what's happened with me. Sometimes the things start aligning in a weird way to the point you get the opportunity and you shoot and it works. And it's what I've had before with dates and all that and seeing people. I visualized it beforehand and suddenly I'll bring up something and then there's an opportunity for me to make something happen, and then I make something happen and then it works. And this is what you need as well. And also visualizing yourself as the person you want to be. When you visualize yourself as a person that you want to be, you start believing in yourself truly, start understanding yourself truly, and that allows you to have a better interaction because you view yourself in a higher self-worth. And let's say you haven't achieved that yet, keep visualizing that version of yourself. Keep visualizing that, because over time you can actually achieve that version of yourself. For example, when I started this channel, I had 0 subs. I didn't tell anyone at all, and now I'm on 1,740. Which is insane, and how many comments and how many people like the videos. But I started off at nothing, and I had to keep visualizing and visualizing and visualizing and visualizing. My initial goal was 100, but that took a while for me to get. And when you start off at nothing, you almost need that visualization in a sense to believe yourself that it can happen. To believe in yourself that it can happen. It's like me when I started trying to get in shape. I needed that initial visualization of me to go towards trying to get in shape, because otherwise I wouldn't have went towards it. And that's the same with this as well. I needed that visualization of me achieving this goal, and now I've got a bigger goal again. And that's what you need in a sense. You need that visualization, and then these things in a weird way start kind of happening when you apply the effort and when you start pushing yourself towards that. Of course, if you just visualize it and don't do anything, it's not going to happen. But if you visualize it, take action that is required to achieve that, there's a chance that it can happen. There's a big chance that it could happen in a sense, especially as you start getting better and you start believing in yourself a bit more. There's a chance you can go up to that girl, get a number, take her on dates and that you couldn't believe you could get before. Like I've had girls before where I couldn't believe I could take them out and they'd go with me. I couldn't believe it. There's a chance that you can make a channel that people actually like and people resonate with and believe in you and actually like what you speak. There's a chance you can make the money you want to make. There's a chance you can get in the shape that you want to get in. But you need that initial visualization to achieve that. And that's going to be the true message. Hope you got a lot of value in this video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to get in amazing shape, shoot me an email, reallouis23@gmail.com. Thank you.